Hi everyone, today we are looking at our very last lesson, number 114, dividing by a decimal. So we have talked about dividing. We've talked about dividing a decimal, how when we have a decimal that we take the decimal in our dividend straight up into our quotient. However, today we're going to talk about what we do when there is a decimal in our divisor. So we're going to rewrite the problem. 0.6 divided by 2.34. And what we're going to do is we're going to do something called over, up. And what this means is that we are going to move this decimal over one place so that the 6 becomes a whole number, move this decimal over one place, and then move that decimal straight up. So my new problem, I'm just doing this to make this neater, you don't actually need to do this, is 23.4 divided by 6. And the reason that I'm doing this is because when I'm basically multiplying both of my numbers by 10, or a fraction equivalent to 10, in order to move this up. So now I can go ahead and divide. 6 goes into 23 3 times. 6 times 3 is 18. I subtract. Bring down. 6 goes into 54 9 times. 9 times 6 is 54. And here is our answer. Now you may be saying to me, Mrs. Pendry, how can my answer, my quotient 3.9, be larger than my dividend 23? Well, it's not really larger, but 0.6 goes into 2.34 3.9 times. So it is larger because I'm dividing by less than a whole. So it is counterintuitive, but yes, if you look back at the original problem, 2.34 divided by 0.6 equals 3.9. I'm taking 2.34 and dividing it into sections of 0.6 each. And so there will be 3.9 of those sections. It does work. Okay? All right, let's look at example 2. Okay, example 2. 8.192 divided by 3.2. Okay, so again, we do over, up. So my first decimal moves over one place, second decimal moves over one place, and then we move it up. So now 32 goes into 81 twice. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. Bring down the 9. 32 goes into 179. I'm not exactly sure, but 3 goes into 17 5 times, so let's try a 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. This is actually a 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down the 2. Okay, 32 goes into 192, I'm not sure, but 3 goes into 19 6 times, so let's try that. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 6 times 3 is 18, and 1 is 19. So my answer is 2.56. Okay, that's it. As long as you can remember to do over, up, okay, that will work, okay? Move the decimal over as many places and in the same direction in both your dividend and your divisor. Okay? Good luck, and I will see you in the morning.